media. What's up, y'all? This is Lisa Blonay, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Media. Shout out to everybody in the chat, my members, my mods, and everybody in the VIPs. Thank you guys for holding it down. Let's go ahead and get into this because, y'all, I was on the internet today, and this is what I found. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, I am here. Look, let's talk about this, okay? Now, Junior has fallen ill. Okay, let's just get right into this. All right, let me go ahead and pull up this information that I have because Junior is very sick. Okay, and I think this live, if I'm not mistaken, came out yesterday. Chrisean was on one of the social media platforms, and she went live, you guys, and people, and I mean, first of all, she got dragged online everywhere from Twitter to IG to YouTube. Okay. And it was just the most horrible and horrifying feeling and sound to hear Junior literally struggling, okay, to breathe, coughing. And when the background sound speaks louder than the live, it's time to pay attention. Okay. This isn't shade. This is concern. And some moments aren't content. Now, you know how I say it's when reality meets reality. Sorry about that, y'all. And let's go ahead and get into this, you guys, because like I say, pray for Junior. Let's just start off right off the top and say pray for Junior. Okay, because when reality meets reality, this is the point that we are at. Now, this is a concern for Junior because I know that there are a lot of cold nights, but our questions are even louder. Okay, and when fans get worried and that background sound matters. First of all, where is CPS when you need them? Where is the protection? Because the internet hears everything, and that is us. Us is we. We are the people. Okay, and we are listening. Y'all, this is not entertainment. Let's go ahead and get into this because not only did Chrisean go live with Chrisean Jr., okay, and there's clips that I'm going to show you. She also obviously is apparently in Baltimore now. Okay, just to travel alone from state to state, underdressed, no blanket, no hat, no muffs, no gloves. A lot of times we see Chrisean Jr. without any shoes or socks. Why am I going off course? Because I am very, very bothered by this. There is no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme or reason. Okay? And this just points out, I mean, her going to church. Okay. But just looking at all this in its totality, and I'm about to show you all this. It really points out the enablers, the 911 situation that's at hand. Okay, even Chastity and Luella, who Luella is sick too, and she goes on live and just kind of does what you're supposed to do. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. All right. Let me pull this up for you because what? Like what? Let me take this down. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me bring up this video so you guys can see this. Now, I'm going to show you a series of clips of videos of Chrisean live so you can do some catching up. If you haven't saw, just prepare because this is, y'all, this is as serious as it gets. Okay? And I think it's because we weren't as a witness to a lot of things. And even though we didn't really get a chance to see Junior, background noise is louder than the live. It's time to bring attention to that. Okay. And the background noise was louder than the live. And then on top of that, hold on, y'all, hold on. Let me see if I can bring this up. This is what prompted this live. She tells us to our faces, okay, that his cough is fake. He's had this for a couple days, mind you, maybe even longer, because we know lately she's been MIA, which is a good thing. I'm not knocking it. But sometimes for Junior, when you think about Junior, maybe it's not such a good thing, right? Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring up this. And I'm going to show you guys some clips that I have, okay? You guys go ahead and take a look at the clips, and then we will talk. And of course, you guys, I will be in the chat. Thank you guys so much for tapping in.
In a second, give me like 3 seconds. I need it for my son. You okay, Baba? Come here. Can you sit right here for Mama? I'm gonna put a pillow right next to you. I know. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I don't know where y'all want me to be at and what to do, but Chrisean, in a second, give me like 3 seconds. I need it for my son. You okay, Baba? Come here. Can you sit right here for Mama? I'm gonna put a pillow right next to you. I know.
I can answer that right here, sir. I have my hand raised. She said she don't know where we want her to be at and what to do. Girl, let me answer that for you. First of all, why are you not in the house? Why are you in a car in the first damn place with a sick ass baby like that? Why? Why are you not in the house? And I know his immune system with special needs, we know he needs special needs. That's not a diss. It's facts. Okay? Exactly what? We don't know. To what extent? We don't effing know. All we know is that that exists. And that makes this much more, way more. Because if he has a weaker immune system, right? It's harder for him to fight off infection and easier for him to get sick. Where did he get sick from? And we look at the fact that Chastity and Llewellyn is sick too. So much so she called the ambulance, took her child to the doctor. So do children get sick? Yes. Is it normal for children to get sick? Yes. But what's not normal is for the child not to get the medical needs and the doctor's appointment until they get sick. And then the streets is talking and they're saying, girl, you went through a Walgreens drive-through. Because what medical facility, what doctor, nurse on God's green earth would allow you to bring Junior in, look at this child, examine this child, draw blood, do tests, whatever it takes. When you take a sick child in to the doctor and allow you to walk out, first of all, allow themselves to give a child that clearly needs medical attention on top of whatever the ailment is that the child is being brought in for the first place. And you're just going to give this child regular old, smegular old, degular vaccine and allow her to walk out with this child? You're smoking crack. You put crack pipe down. Now you can believe that, but if you think that the majority or people, look, we're smarter than a fifth grader. Okay, we know how to put two and two together, and we know what we hear. Okay, we're not going to believe that. That doesn't even fly right with me. It doesn't, unless Baltimore is from a whole different breed. I make no sense of that. There is no medical doctor that examined Chrisean that's in their right mind. Okay? With the do no harm. Are you living under that? Do no harm? Okay? Let's go ahead and look at another clip, y'all, because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Now, why am I saying this? Because in one of these clips, she's going to let you know that she took Junior to go get a vaccine. She took him to the doctor, but she has to take him back today. So we should be getting an update today, y'all, because this was yesterday. We should be getting an update today. She was supposed to be taking Junior back to the doctor today. Don't hold your breath, okay? As you won't be with us no more. So don't hold your breath on that. Right? And this is what she says. Let's go. On top of the fact that you're saying that his cough is fake. Okay? The Junior, often, if any time, has no layers on. Have y'all ever known, if you have a child, you put the little tank top on, then you put the t-shirt on, or am I just old school? Maybe I'm just old school. Maybe you just slip the sweatshirt on without anything up under it. Because that's all we see anytime his shirt lifts is a bare belly. Shout out to Corey Lombardi is the clips that we're using. Yes. Never see any layer. Never a onesie. Hell, if he gonna wear diapers, he might as well still wear a onesie. What's popping? That child needs a onesie on under the sweatshirt. Do you guys realize, ever notice that? It took a post for me to notice that, but I notice it now. So I can't unsee it. Every time he has one of those sweatsuits on, it looks like he has nothing up under it, no layers. And let Ronnie tell it, it's cold as shit outside. Because why? It was already cold in LA, but she's back in Baltimore. What? This was early morning. What time do you go to church? It's only 2 services in the morning. Now you can go to the later service or the earlier service. I don't never make it to the earlier service. I know about the 11 o'clock service. I probably assume she went to the 9 o'clock service. So this is before she's even going into the church. Can you imagine how cold it is? I didn't see a blanket. I didn't see a pillow, not a pacifier, not a bottle. I didn't see, he ain't had a not a beanie. This is absolutely insane, you guys. Absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other clips.
Mama, I get it. Mommy, right here. I'm right here, Chrisean. I'm right here, Papa. I'm going. Hey. Just cooperate with me. Okay. All right. You can't grab your butt. You can't grab the butt. Okay. Do y'all know about that? Like babies, when as soon as they lift the diaper, they just get to grabbing stuff. Like, boy, it's dirty down there. Not no more, but I hear you. I see you, brother. I know. You're doing a good job. Mama, I get it. Mommy, right here. I'm right here, Chrisean. I'm right here, Papa. I'm going. Hey. Just cooperate with me. Okay, all right. You can't grab your butt. You can't grab the poop, okay?
And how many times have we seen him grab at himself because we cannot get what Chastity said out of our heads that he had a horrible, horrible rash. And you didn't even want her to take him into the bathroom to go change him. With a little TLC, she said it cleared up in a day. He is in pain. You do not know what's going on. Stop lying. You're putting up a front to me, in my opinion. Okay? Do we know what you're talking about when you take a diaper off and children start grabbing? No, we don't. No, we don't. Not in unison with crying in excruciating pain. Never that. Almost a 2.5-year-old toddler, maybe a baby. You know, you have an accident, they may touch, grab down, whatever. When you take the diaper off, you may get peed on, may pee in your eye. For a baby. So no, I don't. First of all, your child's almost 2.5. You're referring to this as a diaper. You're not saying a pull-up. We haven't seen any basic training in potty training. Why would we expect that? This is the reason that he is not meeting his milestones. The same reason why we know that Junior has special medical needs. Hello. Why are you even putting a diaper on a 2.5-year-old in the first place? So no, we don't know what you're talking about. No. He's crying in pain. And she's trying to act, it's okay. Girl. And the thing about it, y'all, is that they never address what someone else has said. Has she ever even addressed or said anything about what Chastity said about him having a rash? Do you think that she has heard that? Because it looks like she even reached out to Chastity to let her know, hey, I'm pulling up. I'm about to pull up. And Chastity, like, you about to pull up. First of all, you didn't even tell me you was out here. And how you gonna pull up, girl? My baby is sick. So guess what? When you get out in the front, ho, go ahead and let me know, and I will put my sick baby down and come out and see what your rabbit ass wants. So you think she ain't watching? And no, girl, she knows. She's watching everything. There is nothing that Chrisean don't know. Hell, it ain't nothing that we don't know. That's why we be on here talking. So if we see it and your sister see it, we damn sure know you see it. Okay? They say you're damn good at what you do. In order for that to happen, you got to be nosy. You got to be vigilant. You got to be on it. Okay? Just like she's seen that stunner girl, just like she's seen the boxing, just like she sees everything. What I want to know is why the fuck is she in the car? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why is she in the car? Now the caption on this post says, Damn, that ish was really hurting him. She talking about he can't grab his butt. Bitch, he letting you know the diaper rash is hurting him. You know he can't talk, right? And we've seen him scratching down there before. That was him in pain. That wasn't just a baby crying because it was a bad draft, because oh she doesn't feel too. No, no, no. I don't believe it. I just don't. Let's keep going.
You're doing a good job. That's all I got to say. You're such a great kid. You're so calm. You're easy to talk to. You listen. Uh-huh. You're so smart. You're so handsome.
You guys remember when she was changing his diaper and she said she accidentally had that Freudian slip and said he bled through. Peed through the diaper. You think that was just a slip of the tongue? What would make a mother say something like that? What would make that even pop in your head? I think pooped would have came in before bled, right?
I want to see something about a sink.
Okay, let's do this. I love Persuasion now, though.
What's Persuasion?
The girl, I don't like this.
You guys squashed it.
We did. She a baby now. We was young.
Saying that diaper is soaked. Do you see what we're getting at now? On top of the fact that Chastity already let the cat out of the bag, right? She already let the cat out of the bag that he had a horrible rash, which she had to tend to. Right? This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He clearly is uncomfortable.
I want to see.
You're doing a good job. That's all I got to say. You're such a great kid. You're so calm. You're easy to talk to. You listen. Mama, I get it. Mommy, right here. I'm right here, Chrisean. I'm right here, Papa. I'm going. Hey. Just cooperate with me. Okay. All right. You can't grab your butt. You can't grab the poop. Okay. Do y'all know about that? Like babies, when as soon as they lift the diaper, they just get to grab and stuff.
No, we don't. And now y'all see what I'm talking about. I think I have one more clip for you guys. And then let's get into this video. Hold on. I got a few more clips, you guys. Hold on. Because let me go ahead and turn the volume up. But in one of the video clips, she has these Timberlands on his feet. Girl, why do you have Timberlands on his feet? You know that he can't wear regular shoes. And on top of all that, you're going to put some Timberlands on him. I know he was crying out in agony from having some damn heavy ass Timberlands. The kid can't even walk, let alone is probably not even properly placed in a proper car seat. Now, when she reaches back, because at one of these clips, she reaches back to grab Junior and bring him to the front. Clearly, his cough is real. Clearly, he's having trouble breathing. There's even medical people that are in the chat that are telling her, take him to the ER. And people can say, well, you can't diagnose. I get it. You could be wrong, but what if we are right? Did you ever think about that? Chrisean Jr. is sick AF. And all she worried about is the people talking negative about her in the chat. Girl, get the baby to the doctor. Shout out to King K's for this clip. You guys go ahead and take a look.
Oh boy. And you got it out to those. Ooh, that's double wow. See, this medicine, it clears his like everything. Like he's still coughing it up. Like a big boy though.
Bitch, what? Oh my God. Oh my girl. He is not supposed to be spitting up anything. Is this what Chastity's sister wanted to take him to the doctor for because he was spitting up? And you were locked up and you were so desperate for him not to go to the doctor that you sent Smiley half-ass over there to get your child? You thought we forgot? No. Marsh let us know. She released a whole scroll of pages of her saying this very thing. On top of the fact that you didn't give her a dime or a dollar, he didn't have a stroller, he didn't have a car seat, he didn't have a pacifier, he didn't have a diaper, he didn't have no wipes, he didn't have no onesies, you didn't give her no money. Do you remember that? Sounds like he's choking. He's not supposed to be spitting up the Are you serious? He's not supposed to be spitting up the medicine. I couldn't even let the damn clip finish.
Oh, like you got a mucus suction? Yes, I do. Hold on, I just bought one. I don't see no shade, but you want to clean it. Papa. Oh yeah, we gotta get that. So we about to use it. So y'all want to see how it works? So y'all getting on my nerves. I think y'all want to be nosy. Like, am I lying?
Maybe that's because you're getting on our nerves. You know what? You having to get out and get what you should have already used long freaking time ago. You bozo. You got out the car and got in this brand new. You're doing an unboxing while your child is sitting over there in need of medical attention. And you're saying that him coughing off the medicine and spitting up is a good thing? Are you cool? And then you proceed to say, oh yeah, I got a suction. You get out of the car, get back in and have to unbox it and use it for the first time in front of us. Do you know what that says? Do you know what that says to us? Incompetency, neglect, right? There are moments when the internet stops being messy, stops being funny, and stops being a circus. And this is one of them. You went live like she always does. Same energy, same setting, Same scrolling comments, but this time they were focused on what was behind her, as we always are. I heard a severe cough. I heard struggling breaths that sound like nobody ever wanted to hear coming from a baby, a child. Okay, I get it. I say it all the time. It's not a baby. Technically, a 2.5-year-old is a damn baby. Come on now. The kind of sounds that make your stomach tighten before your mind even catches up. And instead of jokes, the comments tore her the fuck up. Okay? It's real concern out here. It seemed like people in her chat, like maybe it was parents, it even seemed that people who work in medical spaces started saying the same thing. And what shook people even more was Chrisean said that Junior had a fake cough. Where they do that at? Where does a 2-year-old, where does a child under the age of 5, right? And even then, we would be able to tell that the child is faking. How a child is not going to be able to out fake us. Okay. Even if the child had a fake cough, we would know as adults. I don't want to go to school. Even if they have a real cough and they make themselves cough. Caught you. Anybody that has the common sense God gave a fucking worker's ant would know when a child is faking a cough. This is absolutely a fake cough. The timelines were lit up, not out of hate, but out of disbelief of what she said. Because anyone who's ever been around babies know that they don't fake breathing problems, Missy. Excuse me, ma'am. That's not all we heard. And from the get-go, didn't he have respiratory problems from the beginning? Do we not remember somebody identifying some type of PAP machine or some type of breathing apparatus when he was first born? It almost wasn't even a secret. They don't fake distress sounds. They don't fake discomfort. They don't scream out in excruciating pain fakely. And then you noticed, like I noticed, that she was in her car and pulled out the suction tool to get the mucus out of his nose. It appeared to be her first time using it. She took it out of the package on live. We're not here for an unboxing. These details matters. They matter. Not because she's not allowed to learn, but because it raised questions about how long Junior has been going through this before this moment that she decided to share. And she thought this was a good time for her to go live. Bad idea. Boo, bitch. Boo. Tomatoes, bitch. Tomatoes. Your timing couldn't have been worse. I don't know what made you think this was a great fucking idea to go live with your child struggling. With our foot already on your neck. What you want next? And the fact that they are no longer in LA, but she's now in Baltimore. And anybody who knows geography knows that Baltimore winter mornings hit different, bitch. It's not LA. Girl. No. Wind different, damp different, early morning cold that sits in your chest different. Oh, I didn't hear no heater. Bitch, I just have a heater on just on GP. Just me sitting in the car, you would have heard the heater on at least for a minute or two. I would have had bouts of the heater. Like me online with y'all sitting in the car in the morning, because mind you, she is going to church. I tell you, I know it's 2 services. Okay. She probably makes it to the first service. That means this is probably 8, 9, 7, 4 in the morning. Junior doesn't appear to be bundled up the way folks expect a baby to be when it's cold, when he is as sick as he is. You should have had him looking like a stuffed turkey. Not a thick sweatsuit, not layered, not wrapped like you think for an early morning. Have I ever been to Baltimore? Fuck no. But I looked up those chilling factors, and I believe every motherfucking word that Ronnie said. I believe it. He been in Baltimore. The fuck?
Hoodie. But Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't had no coat. Junior ain't had no hoodie. It's cold as shit outside on Black Friday. It was cold as shit outside. Junior's out there with nothing, man. He ain't got no blanket. He ain't got no heater. He ain't had no stroller. And it's concerning when people are keep excusing this baby boy's health with a messed up individual. People are sitting here making it seem like it's okay for the way that this girl is treating Junior. This girl dead wrong. She's not addressing this kid's health. She's not taking. But Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't had no coat. Junior ain't had no hoodie.
All right, sorry guys. I was trying to sign into my YouTube. I don't know why it signed me out. I apologize for that. But y'all heard what Ronnie had to say. Okay? They are in Baltimore. Now, not only did she say it, but hold on, y'all. She went to church as well, and that's her home church. So she's in Baltimore. Like I said, I'm going to show you a clip of Chastity. And I think this is what Chastity is saying, that Chrisean said she was going to roll up on her. Now, she never mentioned her name, but she's in Baltimore, y'all. She clearly says that. I think even where she signed up for the boxing or whatever is in Baltimore. She's supposed to have her first fight somewhere near there, Philadelphia or something like that. So she's no longer in LA. That's a fact. Okay. Hold on, y'all. All right. Now, let me go ahead and show you a couple more clips. I'm going to show you her at church. Okay. The attention-seeking, money-hungry church that she attends. And I tell you, this really points out the enablers, okay? I'm sorry to rock your boat, okay? Or shine a light on my own Christianity, okay? It is what it is. Now, I don't know this man from a hill of beans, but this is how false prophets, this is how people who use mega churches in their churches as tools to get money. All right? And this is what I feel is going on, because what? Have y'all not told her to take that child to ER? Because faith without works is dead. Going to church and being in the front row and hollering this and that and praising God, and that's not it ain't enough. It ain't enough. That's just like me proclaiming my Christianity and the power that God has given me, and the favor and the blessings and the grace, and then I go walk in the middle of a 4-lane highway. You think I ain't gonna get crunched up and end up in the damn hospital? And guess what? I still got to give God the grace. I still got to give God the glory. I still have to believe. I still got to have faith with my leg bent behind my neck. Like, are y'all cool? It's not enough. Few real niggas left, but it ain't enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it ain't enough. It's not enough. It's not. Okay? There's a right way and a wrong way to do something. Just because somebody claims God and reads from the Bible don't mean a damn thing. Because if God goes by the intent of your heart, you should motherfucking too. You should too. Right? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's look at one more clip from Chrisean. But I'm just saying. And even in this clip, I say, in this post, Blonay, I say traveling with a small child on an airplane from state to state, probably undressed, underfed, and undernourished. Somebody else says definitely sounds like he has pneumonia in both lungs, and if he don't get to the ER soon, y'all know the rest. Now, could we be wrong? Yes, we are hoping with everything in us that we are wrong. Look at this next clip.
Kid, you're so calm. You're easy to talk to. You listen. Uh-huh. You're so smart. You're so handsome. And I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. For real. I'm happy you're with me. I'm happy. I'm your mommy. For real. You know what? You know what's been really fueling me for real too? Other than like me already being strong, is my kid. He affects everything that I do in the most greatest way ever. Like, when I made that statement and I said something like along the words like I wouldn't have had him in the situation I had him in, because when you have a kid, you want them to not be in a broken home or whatever things or don't go through the things you want. Great kid, you're so calm. You're easy to talk to. You listen. Uh-huh. You're so smart. You're so handsome. And I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. For real. I'm happy you're with me. I'm happy. I'm your mommy. For real.
Well, we know that he's the best thing to happen, but are you the best thing to happen to him? Are you trying to convince yourself of something? Because what? Because what? Y'all, I got one more clip for you. And you ain't never been right. We ain't never got it right. The fact that Junior, even before I show you this, had to go through all of these phases, okay? Having him at that cold ass beach, having him at that germy ass, drafty ass, dirty ass boxing gym. What happened to you going to college? How the fuck you gonna be going to Santa Monica College and you way up, girl? You probably had him up there at the school. We remember your surfer stage, your boxer stage, your rapper stage. We've heard him at the studio. We've seen him in cold rooms in that same damn Rosemary baby stroller facing the wall. How fucking dare you? Probably ain't sanitized and cleaned that damn thing since he got it. And I think he was a newborn. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain. She can't get scarred. The fuck? Traveling back and forth, state to state, being in the airports, and God knows where she's living at, on everybody's couch. Like, still in diapers, screaming out in excruciating pain. It didn't sound like normal pain to me at all. It didn't sound like normal pain to me. I believe that she's lying because, like I said, think about it. Because if you guys are going to take me on that road, right, you're going to have to convince me that there was a medical team or medical experts out there that are way smarter than us, way more educated, and know way more about the medical and what in his needs than we ever will. But human intuition is not too far behind, because I'm pretty sure doctors have intuition, right? Doing repeated procedures with the repeated education, the extensive education and practice that it takes to be a bona fide doctor and have a PhD. That means something. There's a respect factor there. There is also an expectation. And in my little brain of mine, I don't know. I don't think that she would be able to take this child into an accredited facility if everybody's name was Stevie Wonder and they had to feel and see what's wrong with Chrisean Jr. That they would have allowed her to walk out with that child with just, excuse me, ma'am. What do you want? You just want regular, just ordinary, just, run of the mill. You just want him to give us just a random flu shot. Okay. All right. Just bring him on over here. Like, what? You didn't put the stethoscope up to his chest? You didn't hear all that? You didn't hear all that, doctor? Like, what? You mean to tell me Nurse Sophie didn't peep it while she was checking that child out? I saw Luella getting her blood pressure taken. Okay? Luella is smaller and younger than Junior. Or whatever they was doing with that cuff, trying to put it on her arm. You mean to tell me through those battery of tests that nothing clicked in your freaking well-educated PhD earning fucking head to retain that child? Bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And the streets is talking. I'm starting to lean towards the streets because they are saying this was a drive-by. Girl, you went to the local Walgreens. I say CVS. In California, you walk into a local CVS, and even then, well, I don't know, taking a child in there. I don't even know if they do children in there. I guess with the parents' permission. I don't want to speak too much on that because I've never taken a child in there. I ain't never even took my damn self in there. I just know that they offer it. I don't need no flu shot. But someone whose immune system is compromised should not be going into no fly-by-night wherever the she took him to get no flu shot. And I believe that she did that because he was sick and she didn't want to take him in. So she thought in her little pea brain of hers, of the boy who cried wolf, decided, well, maybe if I take him in for a vaccine, it'll all go away. And now he's spitting up the same medicine that you're giving him immediately. And you think it's a good thing. Girl, are you insane? Are you crazy? I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is more than a soap opera. This is more than a horror flick. This is beyond belief. And you thought you weren't going to get dragged online? Okay? And then when she grabbed him from the back, viewers, people that were watching immediately started asking if he was even in a car seat. And that question didn't come from nowhere. People remember when he was 4 months old or 3 months or whatever, and she took him to meet Blueface. Y'all remember that? And laid him on the seat. Even Blueface pointed it out. This is the day when Blueface called Chrisean Jr. Charles Barkley. I mean, that memory is already in the public, record of our lives. Like, we can't even take that back. So when people say, where is CPS when you need them? It's not coming from a moment. It's coming from a buildup of moments, y'all. Do you get it? A timeline. This is a timeline. It's fucking amazing to me. We've been watching this pattern unfold. Now, let's be clear. People on the internet are not doctors. We are not doctors. People on the internet are not in that car. People on the internet do not have the medical charts. We don't. And nobody scrolling alive can diagnose anything. We can't. But we do, I do, people do recognize distress sounds. What the fuck? And when hundreds, even thousands of viewers pause at the same time and say, that doesn't sound normal, this is what shifts this conversation. Okay? There's no entertainment in this. This became, is Junior okay? That's why the phrase, where is CPS when you need them, starts circulating, not as a threat, not as a joke, but as a reflection of how powerless we feel as the people. People that are watching something they can't reach through the screen. That's it. And here's the real part nobody likes to talk about. Because calling agencies, which I don't suggest that you do, I don't suggest that you take anything that is on the internet unless you are directly tied to these people, or you have proximity to be in the presence of these people, even though there is power in numbers. Yes, I understand. It takes a village. I get it. There is power in truth. I get that. But I don't suggest that you go out of your living room and reach out on your real phone in your real life. And I know it hurts, y'all, but we really don't know these people. We don't. We don't fucking know these people. We feel like we do. We really do. We feel like we do. But based on the internet clips, that rarely moves fast when you do it, if at all. You know, people have done it. It's been 2 years. So rest assured, if you don't, somebody will. Okay? Trust me. They will call enough for me, you, and your mom. All right? Let's not get trigger fingered. We can't get all up in these people's business. But if you see something, say something, yes. We're rolling into 2026. If you see something, do something. So I can't control people. Right? But the internet still keeps ending up in the same place, watching, worrying, and arguing back and forth in the comments. That's why some folks are saying this is where reality meets reality. Well, I say that. Right? Let's go ahead and get into this last clip, you guys. I'm going to go into the clip where they are at church because what? Because what? Because we can't tap the baby's chest through the Wi-Fi, because we can't buckle a car seat through a live stream, right? We can't wrap him in a blanket through the phone. All we can do is talk, spread awareness, bring light to the situation, worry, pray. And a lot of people are doing exactly that. Let's get into this next clip, you guys, because I got one more clip of Chrisean. Hopefully this is the clip that I'm talking about. Now, I do have a full live. I have a full video of her live. So let's see what's in this clip. And then, because I want you guys to see about her taking the shoe off. And then when she actually gets him from the back seat. So hopefully it'll be in this clip, but it might not be. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and I will be in the chat. Let me go ahead and pull up this video, and then I will get into the chat. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, Papa Bear. Hey y'all. Chrisean just wants some attention. Oh, Papa Bear. Hey y'all. Chrisean just wants some attention. Oh, Papa Bear.
Girl, what are you doing? Do you see how she grabbed him? Why are you covering up his face? Y'all, can y'all please help me make this make sense? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat before we go any further, because I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, but yet I'm seeing because I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat. This really angers me. She's a Nimrod. Yes, y'all. Somebody said she is a diabolical demon. Girl, you are delusional. Delusional. For her to say he just wants attention speaks volumes. And the way that she grabbed him from the back, Y'all, did she just grab him from the back seat? And how did she pull him up? Because she covers his face. I don't see any, I bet you he's not in no layers. He's already sick. Extremely sick. I didn't see no blanket. I mean, wow. She made her whole live praying for her fans while Junior hardly can breathe. Exactly. And she's so worried about the comments that it just, I'm dead. I'm dead. Right? This is so heartbreaking. You are so right. What's up, Joni? Bird brain of a mother. Caution, this is hard to watch. I had to turn it down hearing Junior scream in extreme pain. Trust me, I've shed a tear or two. But I have to be here so that I can bring you guys the latest the media buzz on this street, the latest wake-up call. All right. Always follow with the cautionary tale because we know that she only represents a sector of society. Okay. She is just what starts the conversation. Hashtag Save Junior is the motive. We don't give a damn about anything else. We don't. What's up, Shantae? Shantae, thank you so much. Subscribe, you guys. She is disgusting. Somebody says she's sitting in the woods playing doctor with Junior. Why is she not in the house? Why is she not in the house? In a hotel room? I don't give a frick. Inside of somewhere. Why is she in the car? And then at one point she's like, well, what's wrong with being in the car? Girl, everything is wrong with being in the car. Everything is wrong with being in the car. You know what? Let me go ahead and show you guys. Hold on. Because I think this is important. Hold on, y'all. I showed you guys all of them. Maybe it's this one. Because if not, I'm going to have to go to the full video. Hold on.
Bless you.
I'll call you later.
Everybody they keep talking about the baby. He is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because of, I guess, the flu shot. Like, you know how you get what's some things? Vaccines. They like it goes away in like 48 hours. But I don't know. He been having this little fake cough on and off. Like it go away and come back. And right now he's just no, he don't have a fever. He doesn't have a fever. It's funny how y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away.
First of all, he is not okay, and that is not a little cold. You're talking about, oh, they said it's cold. Who is they? Who is they? You know, when you get a vaccine and it goes, no, we don't. That has nothing to do with your child's breathing. And a cough that goes away and comes back is an indication that something is definitely wrong. You screwball. You are dumb as a bag of rocks. And then she's talking about, I don't know. He's had this fake cough. There's nothing fake about his cough. There is nothing, absolutely nothing fake about his cough. Your child is sick. He cannot breathe. Do you get that? Did you get all that? Did you get all that?
What y'all want to see the medicine take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like, y'all just overly. Bless you.
I'll call you later.
Everybody they keep talking about the baby. He is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because of I guess the flu shot. Like, you know how you get
No, because if you just took him to get a flu shot, it hasn't even been 24 hours since he has gotten sick. So how in the did they give you medicine? What doctor administers a routine vaccine shot and gives you medicine for it? They may tell you, oh, in 24 to 40, and you just heard that somewhere. You haven't recently, like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't believe it. I believe that she looked it up or she heard it before because she likes to be a parrot. She likes to, she's a copycat. If she can't copy what you do, if she can't copy your swag, if she can't copy whatever you're doing, whether it's boxing, whether it's being a Twitch star, whether it's doing a kick deal that that fell through, like a soggy ceiling in the freaking projects. The whole scenery reminded me of Good Times. Okay, this scenery reminds me of Good Times. Ghetto and falling apart. All right. So if he got, what doctor would administer medicine to a child if he just got the vaccine? That would mean it would take up to 24 to 48 hours for that child to get ill from the shot. And it would probably take 24 to 48 hours before the symptoms subside or go away, whatever you want. So while you went to go get the shot, they gave you medicine and you got to take him back tomorrow. If it's 24 to 48 hours, why would you have to take him back tomorrow unless he was already sick? And that's the reason why you got the vaccine shot. And while you were there, you picked up some medicine. That sounds like it makes more sense to me, but go off, sis. Okay? Go off, sis. Because I don't know. We don't know, right? This is what she wants. She wants us to play dumb right along with her. Like, let's listen to this again. You guys let me know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, or am I just, look, I may be extra'd out the game. I don't know. I may be out of touch my damn self. Let's find out, because I want you guys to hear what she said again. Like,
what's some things? Bless you.
I'll call you later.
Everybody they keep talking about the baby. He is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because of, I guess, the flu shot. Like, you know how you get what's some things? Vaccines. They like, it goes away like 48 hours. But I don't know. He been having this little fake cough on and off. Like, it go away and come back. And right now, he's just... No, he don't have a fever. He doesn't have a fever. It's funny how y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away. Which y'all want to see the medicine take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like, y'all just overly... Bless you.
I'll probably call you later.
And then on top of that, y'all, with her child can barely breathe and take a full breath, do you notice that she's on a speakerphone call with a man who's talking about he just checking in with her? And then even later in the video, he asked her, does she want to go out? She is literally on the speaker with some ninja. They're planning to go out. What are we seeing? What is going on? She kept covering his face, and that's hard enough to hear. I can't imagine how he looked. Why did she cover his face? Why? Chrisean thinks she's God and Junior's doctor. Subscribe, you guys, and share this video. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber. Thank you so much for joining Bloné Society and becoming a VIP. We appreciate you. Shout out to Shelly Bear or Chili Bear. Y'all, Chrisean is protected by the industry. They already know she will sacrifice for clout. Something going on. Something. I know urgent care told her to take Junior to the ER. No way this can happen in real life. She can't be that slow. Exactly. There's no way, y'all. There's no way. She said, I already took him. Meaning that the chat was responding to what we were hearing, right? He having trouble breathing in his coughing. She says, I already took him for that, for the coughing and barely breathing. Some people were saying in the chat, y'all, this is what the people were saying. And who's to say that there wasn't people in the medical field? They're online every day. Are you dumb? They said it may be water in his lungs. They were urging her to take him to the ER. She says, I already took him. I have to go back tomorrow. So there should be an update. Today is tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. Where did you get the vaccine from? Because you're going to have to make it make sense. Where did you get the vaccine from? If he's sick from the vaccine, where did you get the vaccine from? Then you insinuate that he has had this fake cough for 2 days that goes on and off. So that did not come from the vaccine. I think that's the reason why you got that vaccine. Because let's face it, he's been in some non-kid-friendly places. All right? And you know what? Let me take this down because this is absolutely irritating me. But this is kind of like what I want to say. I just can't quite say it. I just can't quite say it. I just can't quite say it. Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Because look. This is Chrisean and Junior. They go to church. Another germy place. Like, you just can't sit down, can you, kid? You can't just take a day off. You can't just take a few days off and be normal and get a room. Get an Airbnb, whatever you can afford. You brainless. Look, y'all go watch her in church, okay? This is her in church. This is where she was on her way to. Okay, this is where she was on her way to.
This for our baby or you?
Both.
In the name. My. Oh my God. Woo, Jesus. Show yourself mightily in this situation. Do you all realize the millions of people who are watching this baby, this boy? Do you understand? They and to see total restoration of both of them in every area. Oh my God, in Jesus' name. You are an amazing covering. You are an amazing mother. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Receive that. Amazing. And devil, I command you to get your filthy hands off of this woman of God's life. In the name of Jesus. And I command that your body, his body, line up with the word of God from the top of your heads to the soles of your feet. Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Be healed. Now. This for our baby or you?
Both.
In the name. My. Oh my God. Woo, Jesus. Show yourself mightily in this situation. Do you all realize the millions of people who are watching this baby, this boy? Do you understand? They and to see total restoration of both of them in every area. Oh my God, in Jesus' name. You are an amazing covering. You are an amazing mother. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Receive that. Amazing. And devil, I command you to get your filthy hands off of this woman of God's life. In the
So that means that you're admitting that the grubby, dirty hands of Satan is upon this woman. So you know. You admit that the devil has a hold on her. Is that what you're saying? And even in this moment, she's louder than the pastor. She always has to take main stage. Can you just get prayed for? Make sure that the message gets to God? Like, can you? I don't know, y'all. I'm not questioning anybody's faith or anything like that. It just seems like such a show to me. It seems like such a show to me. You are louder than the pastor. You are always louder than anything in the room. Why does it have to be that way? And why would she need to be restored? This is very telling. Because not only does he know, but she knows. But watch her go back to her car and TikTok and act like everything is fine. Everything is joyous. I owe everything to my child. And you want us to believe this bullshit. What do y'all want from us? What do y'all want from us? Because this roller coaster, this tit for tat, this seesaw that y'all got us on, it ain't working. It ain't working. And then you say she's an amazing lover? What? And then you told her to receive that. Claim that. Yeah, because you know, like we know. And then the fact that you started out the prayer by saying, do you know how many people are watching them right now? That means you know the magnitude of her social media presence. You are aware, sir. And yet, what do you believe in? What is your motive? What is your intent? Because you know, we'll never know, right? We can only guess. But that's what God goes by, the intent of your heart. So I really, really hope that you're on the up and up with our God, the Father. Because we can't call it. But we damn sure ain't going to sit by and be quiet. Not what you saying stuff like this. Chrisean, we're not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to be quiet. Motivational Monday turned into motivational money. Sir, this is the pastor that just prayed. Better cut your grass. That's all I can tell you. Just cut your grass. Build your own relationship with God. You don't need a middleman. Build your own relationship with God. You don't need a middleman. Because they may very well turn motivational Monday into motivational money. Most people stick around Chrisean because they're using her. When you bend to her whim, she's an easy catch. She'll buy you cars. She'll give you thousands of dollars in tithes. We've seen this man on stage while Chrisean has reached in her pocket and pulled out a wad of money and handed it to this man right in front of us. Knock it off. Knock it off. This man just turned motivational Monday into motivational money. And on top of that, he saw her recording. You saw the women looked at her because why? First of all, they wasn't feeling her. Then they saw her recording them. She often records people that don't want to be recorded. That's why Nikki Baby is no longer following her. Last time that I checked. She often records people. She often snatches phones out of people's hands. She often knocks the phone out of your hand. If you guys don't remember when she went to the promers, streamers prom and the awards show when she was outside with that man and slapped his damn phone out of his hand. This is nothing new. He knew that she was recording, and yet he still said this. This is the message that this man didn't give a damn if we knew or not. Blatantly in our faces. They don't even try to hide it anymore. What do you think 2026 has to hold for us? When I tell y'all, don't trust none, build your own relationship with God. If that's your route, because I don't push any religion or any belief on anybody. My job is to let you know that Jesus is real and who I believe in, and into some way, shape, or form to represent that. Usually through my presence.
I
don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
It's not about the building. It's not about the people. It's not about the ties. It's about your own personal relationship with God, the Father. That's your cup of tea. I know it's my cup of tea. You don't need a mega church. You don't need a middleman. Because how many of these people that we have looked up to have fallen short of the glory of God themselves? A man is a man is a man is a man.
Did you know that going to church won't erase your sins? Many people think attendance is the cure, but it isn't. Stepping inside a building doesn't wash your soul clean. God isn't moved by how many Sundays you showed up. He looks at how you live when no one else is watching. You can raise your hands in worship, you can pray out loud and nod at every sermon, but if jealousy, pride, and anger still rule your life, then nothing has really changed. Faith is not a performance, it's a surrender. Jesus never said salvation comes from sitting in a pew. He said you will recognize his people by their fruit, and fruit is grown in the quiet choices of everyday life. It shows in how you treat your family, how you forgive, how you stay humble, how you obey when it costs you something. God doesn't want a schedule, he wants your heart. A heart that is honest, transformed, and filled with love. Faith is proven outside the church walls, in the life you live and the example you give. So tell me, are you just attending a service, or are you truly walking with God each day?
It's how you act when no one's watching. It's in the fruit that you bear. That comes from the quiet choices that you make. How you really are. The fly shit that happens when the camera cuts. When jealousy, pride, and anger still rule your life, it's no bueno. I don't care how many hallelujahs. I don't care how many times you speak in tongues. Which is really a moment that you have with the Holy Spirit. It doesn't happen every time you pray. It's an overwhelming moment for most everyday people. Now, maybe a man of a cloth, someone who has gone and earned in order to be a man of the cloth or a woman of the cloth may be different. Because sometimes they're in constant worship. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we look up to them. So I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't buying it. I don't give a damn. Okay? And it is what it is. It is what it is. And I believe that this baby is, the poor baby is in trouble. That's the bottom line. I don't give a damn about no church. I came from a church. I was raised in a church. I continued that into adulthood. So I'm stepping on my own toes here, guys. I once thought that I had to be in a church. I am a member of a mega church. And although my church, there's been no scandals or anything like that, you at one time could never ever make me believe that my bishop could ever do something. And I was wrong. Yeah. I tell you guys all the time, this is how cults get started. This is how fake prophets, false prophets exist. This is why you can turn to your radio, you can turn to the internet, you can go on YouTube on any given Sunday and watch somebody who has been corrupted, who claimed to be of the cloth, a man of the cloth, a man of God, a woman of God, not just a believer. You feel me? So I don't believe that bullshit. I don't give a damn. Y'all should have told this woman to go to the ER. You guys should have set it up, because guess what? Out of all the people, I think that she would believe this pastor and the church. I believe that if this pastor or this church were to push her to take that child to the doctor, well, maybe she might not even be there. She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. She might not even be there if they didn't put up with her shenanigans. Who wants to cut off that money? You feel me? I don't know, you guys, but this is how I see it. This is how I see it. Now, let me go to this clip before I let y'all go. Hold on, and I'm going to see what you guys are saying in the comments too as well. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. Everybody has said she's a liar. Anybody that calls you a habitual liar, a compulsive liar, or you're a good liar, and multiple people are saying that, that means you're probably an expert at it. You probably can lie with a straight face, lie like you're breathing. Okay? And let's not forget what she did when she couldn't breathe. You guys remember that? Oh, didn't take long. When you couldn't breathe, Miss Missy, what did you do? Did you sit and suffer? Did you take medication and just hope that it just went away? Or did you fucking call the ambulance to somebody's live stream? Don't even know what they got up in their house. Niggas smoking weed, niggas drinking, niggas is chilling. Look outside like, damn, the police is outside. Yeah, I mean, they normally come. Yeah. Fire truck usually comes. Yeah. Normally, that's what happens. Right? Y'all remember that? Remember what happened when she couldn't breathe? Let's see how long that took. Let me see if I even have that, if I saved it. Because what? What did you do, Miss Missy, when you couldn't breathe? Didn't take long at all. Tell you about these crack babies, boy. She calls the police for an ambulance because she can't breathe. She interrupts everybody's life and lifestyle, livelihood, bitch. You don't know what they was into. You don't know what them niggas had up in their house. Not saying it's anything good or bad, but who is thinking you ain't call the police, bitch? Because you can't breathe. And then after that, you didn't even want to go home. Take a look at this in case I need to jog y'all memories of what she did when she couldn't fucking breathe.
Hello, can I get an ambulance? I'm having problems breathing.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a paramedic. Give them the address so they can search.
Whoa. I'm telling you.
She said, don't say the answer.
Hello, can I get an ambulance? I'm having problems breathing.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a paramedic. Give them the address so they can search.
Whoa. I'm telling you.
She said, don't say the answer.
What were you doing right before this started? Before you felt like you didn't need to call 911? Anything going on? No?
It's been like progressively getting worse over the last 3 days.
Your oxygen levels are looking good.
Yeah, it's good, but I know like when I go to sleep, it does. I do that, and I'm scared of that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are you thinking? You want to try the treatment and see if it works, or do you
Yeah,
just
it
want to go to the hospital?
I just want to see if it works.
Okay, I'll give you a minute.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
You want some chicken nuggets or something?
No, thanks. Is there a trash can?
Over there.
Just send me whatever you got there.
Yeah.
Y'all want some chicken nuggets or
Is
something?
there anybody that can get your identification and stuff for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry. It's better if you keep that in your.
What were you doing right before this started? Before you felt like you didn't need to call 911? Anything going on?
Well, I can tell you what she wasn't doing. She wasn't breathing like we just heard Chrisean Jr. breathing. There was no ambulance called for him. Oh, no. As a matter of fact, she gets some food from Cane's and proceeds to eat in front of her child. She has a whole mukbang while her child can barely breathe. We ain't seen him with a bottle, not a tater tot, not a cheese puff, not a celery stick, not a cookie, not a freaking chip, bitch. But as soon as you get a little uncomfortable, and I don't know what it is about the doctor, bitch, take your ass to the hospital. No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Let me see if it works. Always trying to, you half-ass do stuff. That's what's wrong. You always try to patch it up. Like, what?
I'm excited. I'm gonna be filming basically everything.
It is a tale.
And I will drop it on Sundays.
And so
But I can't eat like red meat, I guess, like beef.
This is the first book.
Fish, chicken, and I forgot what he said.
Amazing. Finally got a Christmas for the book. Yeah. But by the way, I loved about this book when you start there are some things that people said.
That might not fit the bill.
I'm excited.
Of a co-pilot.
I'm gonna be filming
And
basically everything.
it is a tales game.
And I will drop it on Sundays.
And so there's
You know, my
But I can't eat like red meat.
Fuck what you going through and fuck what you stand for. We don't give a damn. We don't care what you can't eat. What about what Junior can eat? You're letting us know what you cannot eat. What can Junior eat? Bitch, we don't give a fuck. You just dropping an album because you saw a stunner girl over there with blue face. And you're bothered by it. That's why you're coming out with, girl, we don't give a damn. And you're trying to shove that down our throats. And some people are consuming it, but most of us are regurgitating it each. We're not even accepting it. Boo. Boo. Okay? We are throwing tomato. We don't give a damn. And then your child is struggling in the back. And you are giving us a mukbang? Eating like your life depend on it? Like you ain't had a morsel. He ain't had a morsel. Not a fruit roll-up. Not a hot dog. Not a chicken nugget. We ain't seen no mashed potatoes since you was at the Cheesecake Factory and Papa Blue gave it one spoonful. We ain't seen no yogurt, no cottage cheese, no baby food, teether biscuits, fruit cup, watermelon chunk, bitch, nothing. And you want to offer your child a fried green bean? Why I oughta? Are you for real? I hope she does it in this clip, y'all, because I'm really done. I'm done. But I hope she does it in this clip where she is going to offer, girl. I don't know if she was trying to give him a burger, but I know at one point, let's just see. Hold on.
I guess like beef,
This is the first book.
fish, chicken, and I forgot what he says.
Amazing. Finally got a question for the book. Yeah. But by the way, I loved about this book when you start. There are some things that people said that might not fit the bill.
I'm excited.
Of a co-pilot.
I'm gonna be filming basically everything.
It is.
Shout out to Corey Lombardi for this post. It says, as part of this post, this is on Twitter. I told you they tearing her up. They tore her new asshole on Twitter, okay? She is telegraphing that he's unaliving, as we didn't know, and it wasn't her plan. She ran to a fraudulent tithe queen pastor and his church to have last footage of her being devoted godly, loving mother out here. She told us her alibi is the flu shot. Nah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Do we hope we're wrong? Yes. Do we hope that when next time she comes on that we do not hear him coughing or nut? Yes. If that takes us being wrong, yes. That's exactly what we want to hear. Nothing. We don't want to hear nothing. Now, if she doesn't come live with Junior today, which I don't know, y'all, I don't got time to be following her just every step. I try to catch in and out, okay? I'm blocked on most places, so I don't have access to her, okay? I'm blocked. But if I was a betting woman, if she doesn't come live today with an update, or we don't hear Junior in the background and he don't sound like this, we know what we know. If you know, you know. If you know, if
What were you doing right before this started?
If you know, you know. Okay? If you know, you know. That's what she did when she couldn't breathe. And you guys heard exactly what I heard. Okay? Her license plate is needed for the popos. Why Ryan still contact her? Mookie called for money. Everyone needs to be held accountable knowing his condition. Everybody. I believe it. Whoever, really, I believe it's freezing in Baltimore. I believe it's freezing in Baltimore. Okay? Somebody says she's setting up the play. We need to call law enforcement and tell them that she's threatened to unalive Junior and send those clips. I bet you they will reach out to her. They can find her by tracking her device. Junior is extremely miserable. Junior is extremely miserable. We need to rewatch Bino's video telling us how she deals with Junior. Exactly. Corky, that's right. That's what normal, decent mothers do. Okay? That's what decent mothers do. Now, I cannot even say I think you've seen enough. How much more do we really need? How much more do we really need? Now, on the way out, I will play the full live. Okay? It's not chopped up. So that way you guys will be able to see what you were missing, because I saw it all. And these did not show her trying to feed the damn string beans. Girl, how is you going to try to? And then she acting like off camera. She acting like we supposed to believe that. You want a bite of this? Here. And trying to give him a fried, look like a kind of like a fried string bean. Okay? Her taking off the Timberlands, us knowing exactly what Chrisean's feet look like, which is going to take therapy. It's probably going to take surgery, resetting his foot. It's going to be a long journey. And you up here trying to force some damn Timberlands on him. He's screaming in pain, y'all. Okay? But let's get to this, because I want you guys to see that it seems like, looks like Chrisean Rock hit Chastity up and said she's pulling up. Now, Chastity never knew that Chrisean was there. At least that's what she's insinuating in this clip. She said you should be pulling up to the, I'd say you should be pulling up to the ER. Not pulling up to your sister, dummy. Cuckoo. You got some screws loose. Let's go ahead and look at this, you guys, because I think I do have this. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Listen, all jokes aside, like, if you're a mom or whatever, a parent period, that you got a kid and they're sick or a fever, don't let people tell you to just give medicine and it's okay? Because a doctor has to tell you that the baby's okay. I'm not a doctor. People people was on my live saying their baby's not breathing or like their baby, like some people babies passed away from the flu. I don't want to experience that. I don't want nobody I love to experience that. So get up and take your baby to the hospital, okay? Anybody. Like if your baby is not feeling good, you don't got a ride, call the ambulance to come get you. I could have got a ride, but I was so scared, panicking, I called the ambulance. I don't want nothing to happen to my baby more than what she's feeling. Listen, all jokes aside, like if you're a mom, she said, "Hey." Okay.
So I didn't get the full story just because my boss was in there. So what's been going on with her?
So when she woke up from her nap, she woke up like kind of weak, exhausted, and like fussy.
Okay.
I noticed today though she was just different, slowly but surely.
I'm sorry. She's got 50 dollars.
Do you see Chastity showing how it should be done? Do you see them trying to take little Luella, who is very much younger than Chrisean Jr.? They're trying to take her blood pressure. You see that?
The Motrin must be kicking in. She was not just doing this. She was so weak, just making me hold her. She took the remote out of my hand. She talking. The ambulance about to still come. Hi. That's our new favorite word. Hi. Oh, let me clean it out. Oh, man. Let me get it for you. You weigh 31 pounds, and mommy's 31.
But how? When did she start getting sick?
She got it?
Yeah, when did she start getting sick?
What that mean?
I'll tell you, but let's the flu. But how?
She did?
When did she start getting sick?
She got it?
Yeah, when did she start getting sick?
This is the moment when she finds out little Luella has the flu. The doctor says, yeah, when did she start getting sick? This is what Chrisean was supposed to do. That's all we can do. I pray for Junior. I know she is too cute. Luella is so beautiful, y'all. And not holding anybody's past against them and not excusing them either. We're not handing out any angel wings. We're calling it like we see it. She did the right thing. This is exactly what you're supposed to do. And if she is acting, she deserves an Oscar and a fucking Emmy. Okay? Girl, you're missing your calling. Because if this is fake and you're just acting, if we go with the narrative that Chrisean has put out there, girl, you need an award. Bravo. I don't think she's acting. Okay? I don't. I do not think she's acting. this is what's supposed to be done. Why are we acting like what's so normal is some enormous feat? Girl, this is normal. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Why are we backflipping? Why are we doing backflips? Why have we called the cheerleading squad? What do I scream for? This is my theme park. What the fuck are we screaming for? We own this joint. This is our own roller coaster. We've been on it for years. The fuck we screaming for? It's the way it's supposed to be. We're giving credit where credit is due. No backflips, guys. People do this every day. Normal caregivers of children do this every day. That's Chrisean got us thinking we're doing something so just phenomenal. But remember, she represents a sector of society. There's thousands of Chriseans out there. There's thousands of juniors out there. Thousands. Okay. Thousands. Socks pulled up to her knees. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Looks pretty normal to me.
How are you dipping? You never told me you're here or nothing. My daughter is sick and weak. I don't even know randomly. When you tell me you're here, I'm gonna put her down and come outside. So how are you saying you about to dip? Where are you? How are you dipping? You never told me you're here or nothing. My daughter is sick and weak. I don't even know randomly. When you tell me you're here, I'm gonna put her down and come outside. So how are you saying you about to dip?
Sounds like she's talking about Chrisean here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is the part of the video where I think she reaches out to Chastity and says that she's pulling up. And you heard Chastity's response. I feel like she's talking to Chrisean. She never says Chrisean's name, but hello, somebody who she didn't know was in Baltimore is talking about they're going to pull up. Girl, she's been watching your live. People are letting her know in the chat. People are comparing you to Chastity. They're comparing Junior to Luella, and rightfully so. You bozo bird. You ditzy broad. What are we talking about? Listen to what she says one more time. She's definitely talking about Chrisean in my eyes.
Where are you? How are you dipping? You never told me you're here or nothing. My daughter is sick and weak. I don't even know randomly. When you tell me you're here, I'm gonna put her down and come outside. So how are you saying you about to dip? Where are you? How are you dipping? You never told me you're here or nothing. My daughter is sick and weak. I don't even know randomly. When you tell me you're here, I'm gonna put her down and come outside. So how are you saying you about to dip?
Monitoring as a child. medication nearby, properly clothed, reassurance, comfort, love. She's holding her child, monitoring her temperature. Seems as if she has a kids channel on in the background. Looks about normal. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what mothers do, caregivers, fathers, foster care parents, grandmothers do every day. Yeah. Teresa, welcome in. Yes, y'all. So I wanted you guys to see that. Okay? But at the end of the day, Chrisean, you got to grow up. You got to do the right thing. That's what has to happen in the end. That is what has to happen in the end. And you got to stop lying. You got to stop lying. That's just it. Somebody says, remember when she done Lulu bad? In camera, she's showing she feeding her, clothing her, but behind closed doors, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Chastity has her problems, but she loves and takes good care of Lulu. Look at the progression Lulu has made compared to Junior. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. If she's, like I said, if she's acting, she's doing a damn good job. Kudos to you, bitch, because I'm thinking it's real. And I'm going to give you props. I'm going to give you credit where credit is due. I say all the time, you can still have a mental disorder. You can have a mental illness and still be a regular human being. You can still tell the truth. You can still drive a car. You can still have meaningful relationships. Are y'all cool? Now it's how you deal with the mental illness or the mental disorder. Right? I don't care if she got schizophrenia, schizophrenia, schizophrenia. I don't care. And we should never judge a person, period, specifically on one diagnosis or just one thing about them. It's the totality of what we see and what we hear. And like I say, if they're acting, they're shut the fuck. You need to get to Tyler Perry's studio ASAP, bitch. You need to sign with an agency pronto, ho. Let us be wrong. Let us be wrong about Junior. Let us be wrong. We beg that we're wrong. Okay? But we know that Chrisean represents, this story represents, this perspective represents a sector of society. Okay? And this is why we have to be vigilant. This is why we have to bring awareness. Because we got a soul to save. And it might just be your own. And that starts with doing the right thing. Bystanders, stand up. Because there's power in truth and there's power in numbers. I get it. I really do. I get it. Let this be a cautionary tale. Let me go ahead and read this right quick before I bring you in. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. This is what this says. Man, we've seen Sunny Doe multiple times with no coat on, no socks or shoes. She even had him out in Baltimore in that boxing video with no coat on or undershirt under his hoodie. Remember when she had him on the beach by the water on Thanksgiving? Cold AF. With no coat or hat on. The crazy part is Junior has had a respiratory issues since his birth. And I'm not even going to lie. From the way her live sounded today, it seems like it's gotten way worse. Then Shorty tried to say she took him to the hospital and they gave him medicine. But in the same breath, she said he's fine, while also saying she's taking him back to the hospital. That math ain't mathing. If he's really fine, why are you taking him back? And if you got to take him back, that means if you actually took him the first time, they would have kept him. She be lying. She be lying like a Emma effer. Somebody said she better quit playing and get him to the hospital ASAP, bitch. Without the Rocky. F the live. Because that sounds like it hurts when he coughs and breathes. It's pneumonia and flu season, bucko. It's not a joke. Never dresses this child in layers. And I'm glad somebody pointed it out.
And no Bibles, and he loved gospel music to be calmed down. What else you want? Hey, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You know how baby just be quiet when the cars start moving? Hey, B, I'm moving. I'm leaving now. Mama going now. We going now. We're going now. And no Bibles, and he loved gospel music to be calmed down. What else you want? Hey, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You know how baby just be quiet when the cars start moving? Hey, B, I'm moving. I'm leaving now. Mama going now. We going. You okay, Papa? So, and I'm be honest, I think I don't really like those flu shots because since my son got a flu shot, he gets sick. Is that just me? Or they inject the virus in the baby? I know, Papa Bear. He
First of all, why are you not holding your extremely sick child? Why is he at a distance in the back seat? Why? Do you see the Timberland that she has in her hand? Fuck that damn Timberland. Your child is sick. Who wants to have on big bulky shoes? It's not like he gonna walk. It's not like you're gonna get out and make a Walmart run and he's gonna be walking right beside you. Stop with the antics. Stop with the visuals. We know better. Stop dressing your child as if he's a ventriloquist doll or something. Why? He can barely breathe. Who gives a F about the shoes? Some socks up to his knees will do, like what Luella had on. Think about that. Fans are concerned how sick Junior sounded on Chrisean's live. And then you regurgitate some information that you've heard talking about, don't they inject it in it? Girl, now you know they inject a little bit of it. Girl, when they give you the shot, they explain all that. What you got it on repeat? What you do? Google it? Because you sound like a freaking broken record. Of course, now you know they do that, girl. Now get the fuck out. Who don't know that? That they put a little bit of the shot, a little bit of the flu inside of there, and some of you will get sick. Because I've had flu shots before. I'm not a child. My immune system is not compromised. Now, I said I don't get them personally, but I have had them, of course. I think at one point on set or something like that, we had to have the flu shot. I didn't agree to get the C-19 shot. But when I was working on set, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I had to get the flu shot. So I did it reluctantly, but I was not going to get the C-19 shot. But that required constant testing. I had to constantly get that thing shoved up my nose. And sometimes I was on set for a show and was permanent and had to go 10, 12, 2 weeks. So that means 10 days out of that week. And when I go to get the, they pay you to go to fitting. Not that much though, but you still get paid. Every time I went to the set, I had to be tested. Okay? Never got sick. So this is common knowledge, you guys. And some people do get sick. Some people don't. Some children do get sick. Some children don't. No t-shirt, no socks on. Look at that woman's face when she looks at her own son's feet. And then she takes them down off the table. I hope y'all know that. No socks. You can see the sweatshirt lifted up, but there's no layers. So he looks like he's warm and cozy, but that's really not the case. I want you to take your rabbit ass on the coldest morning, wake your rabbit ass up at 4:00 in the morning, go put on your favorite sweatsuit. And don't put nothing, not a bra, not a t-shirt, not a tank top, beach, not a sports bra, nothing. And then I want you to wait and then go put some layers on and tell me which one feels warmer. Okay? Let me know. Do your own research. No coat, socks, or shoes. No beanie. No muffs, or whatever you call it. You put up ear muffs. Y'all see? Look at her, looking at the comments. That's all she can do. Look, it's all over her face. She tries to play it off, but the truth and consequences is all over your face, girl. You try to play it off, but that camera cuts and catches you every time. I'm just showing y'all what somebody else is showing us. Weird. Okay? Chrisean is not alone. Not alone. We always have a cautionary tale. Let's use this as a cautionary tale. So that's all I have to say. It's really all that I have to say. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I just ran across this story on IG. Hold on. I just ran across this story on IG, and I would take this as an example of a cautionary tale, okay? And I want to drive my point home that we got more fish to fry. We got bigger fish to fry. And it's hashtag Save Junior. Woman threw baby away after deciding she didn't want it anymore, and the bystanders wasn't with none of that BS. Go ahead and take a look at this. It's happening all over the world, all over America.
Oh, she got the kid. Oh, she dropped the kid. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What are you doing, lady? You gonna leave the baby outside, you weirdo? Oh, no. Why would you drop your baby on the ground, you fucking weird ass? Girl, get out of here. You're not going nowhere. How you gonna drop your baby outside the car? That is disrespectful to the damn baby. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, you weird ass lady? Are you drunk or something? Yeah, I am. What's wrong with you? She dropped her baby on the ground. Watch out, y'all! Watch out!
Oh, she got the kid. Oh, she dropped the kid. Oh, no.
Wait, let me watch out too.
Oh, you dumb. You dumb.
What the f is wrong with you, lady?
Oh,
No. You got a f***ing baby in your car, you weird ass. Get your weird ass up out of here. I took the other kid. She had an extra one.
Is impaired with a baby in the car.
You fucking weirdo. You effing weirdo. Shout out to the Uncut. Throwing your baby away and thinking nobody would step in is wild behavior. Thank God for bystanders. You can clearly see, somebody said in the comments, you can clearly see there's something wrong with her. This could be part of a manic or schizophrenic episode caused by postpartum depression. Her expression is clear. That's not malice. It's nothing. She is disassociating in real time. Hopefully, they get her help. Somebody said, I wouldn't have wanted her to take the baby. It's obvious she's having a mental breakdown. I'm glad she didn't hurt the baby. Prayers going out to this child. Let's finish. It's not done.
And now she just walked off and left her baby in the car.
She tried to drop her baby on the ground and drive off. No, for real. Lady, you really leaving your baby? And I think the baby was autistic, if I can. And you're leaving your baby? Do not let her in. Your baby is downstairs. Okay, but you didn't have to. Come get your baby, lady. No, you're not the doctor. Wait, let me watch out too.
Oh, you dumb.
It's done. But you can't don't just leave the baby. Don't just leave the baby. It's done. It's done. Yeah. And she got an attitude with everybody but herself. It's done. But you can't don't just leave the baby. Don't just leave the baby.
Oh, she got the kid. Oh, she dropped the kid.
You guys saw that. This is part of a deeper conversation. Somebody says she's letting him DIE in front of us. OMG. Save Junior is the new CPS. Keep up the good work, y'all. Somebody said she's not ready to be a mother. She was too busy trying to be a busybody, running the streets. The baby is suffering. She's rehab, jail, parenting classes, and a psych ward. Yes. She is letting him I already read that. Hold on. How far apart in age are Junior and Lulu? I think a year apart. I think Lulu is 1, about to be 2. I'm not sure. And Junior's birthday is September 3rd, September 6th. So he is, he has a ways before he's 3. But we know how time flies. The homeless shelter ain't letting her in with Junior sick like that. They're going to send her to the hospital first. Yeah. Lulu is 1. Thank you, Coco G. Show. Chrisean hates Lulu because Lulu is beautiful and healthy. Yeah. Anything that reminds her of her and what she allowed to happen. Okay. And don't think for a minute that her hand and her nose and her eyes are not over there in Blueface business. Okay. She are the batteries that go into her back. Still impactful. Okay. Don't play with me. Still impactful. Yes. Influenza is contagious. Definitely impactful, you guys. You can post yourself sucking toes and doing the most, but never your child's progress. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's RSV season. Why isn't she staying with Tessa, her favorite sister? I think in one of the clips, somebody said it might have been Tessa too. Like, she's connecting with somebody. She's in Baltimore. So it's just a matter of time. She was about that. That's who Chastity was talking about. Okay. Charlotte and Rock are responsible for Chastity's son being taken away in the first place. Yeah. Miss Whitney, I don't feel sorry for her. The baby, yes. I remember when we were all poor and we didn't have nothing. Now look, God don't like ugly. Yes, 1 finger at us, 3 fingers back at herself. Go ahead and subscribe, you guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Share out this live, you guys, and go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K, and I can't do it without you. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members. Everybody is the VIP. Newcomers, welcome, welcome. I cover and I do all the media buzz, okay? Live trials, hot topics, and the latest media buzz. I bring you the messy on these social media streets. I give reaction and commentary, okay? Subscribe and share out this live. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Yes, y'all. This is what it's come down to. That's why she mistreated Lulu. We cannot forget all of the things. Now, I couldn't pack them all into this video, but we've been there. We've been down that road. I've showed you all the clips that I mentioned. We have looked at them in one way, shape, or form. Okay? This is all I got, y'all. This is all that I have. All right? Let me go ahead and let me see, guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Is that all the clips that I wanted to show you guys? Yeah, I think those are all the clips that I wanted to show you. And I know a lot of people are like, well, she's over Blue. The fuck she is. I don't care if she's in Timbuktu. She could have took a rocket to Mars, and Blueface would still be front and center on her mind. Okay? She has this man tattooed on her 7 times, for crying out loud. She has 3 murals of this man. Do I have to remind you? She has one on her face. She has one that was covered up on the front of her neck. And if you guys don't know, she also had one towards the back of her neck. She has a tattoo across the front, bottom of her stomach on the bikini line that says Jonathan's pussy, for God's sakes. And you mean to tell me she thinks about him every time she washes that makeup off? Every time she applies it, she is reminded of the man that still has batteries that go in her back, right in his pocket. Now, could it be some low blows that he's throwing and some get back and some tit for tat? Yes, it always is going to be for them. That's how they thrive. That's how we know them. But also, this man is also just living his fucking life and being a man, if you ask me. Like, love it or hate it. Most of the men I dated were like Blueface, and y'all want me to go against him? Of course, now that I'm older, of course. All I can do is speak out against it. What you want me to do? Hate him for being a young man? For being most of my ex-boyfriends? I know it's sad, but most of my exes acted just like him. Now, maybe not to different degrees and varying degrees, and they wasn't talking about on the dead homies every minute, about an hour. But you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Catching his ass cheating left and right. Here I am. Da, 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 da. Here I am, back again. Low self-esteem and all. Shut the fuck up. The man is being himself. Like, come on. Everybody has the right to live their life. So I don't think everything is a draw, a grab, a jab at her. No. The nigga's chasing ass. He don't need no help. He don't need no inspiration. And he damn sure don't need no Chrisean Rock. He is powered by lust. He's powered by lust, bruh. Not by Chrisean. Trust me. Did y'all see him on the live with what's her name? Stunner Girl? I actually enjoyed that live. I really did. They not only the way she came in, look, I just really like, it wasn't really like, you know, a big thing, but I just genuinely enjoyed that stream. Maybe it's because I enjoy Blueface, you know? She gave him a 10 in looks and a 7 in personality because of the way he be acting. Girl, you hit it right on the head, girl. Clock it, girl. Stunner girl. Clock it, girl. I couldn't agree with you more. But at the end of the day, Blueface is entertaining. And of course, he makes his material, his content for his peers. I get it. But I have eyes. Hello? Yeah. Maybe what I have to say may be considered irrelevant, but I still want to add to the conversation because something I'm going to say is going to stick. Okay? And the truth is never a diss. The truth is never a yawn. A truth is never a bore. That's all I got to say. Take a look at some of these clips. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And what I was going to finish saying before I show y'all the clips is she ended up cooking. Okay? They ended up doing a song. We ended up being able to see Stunner Girl in her element and really rapping and writing. And girl, kudos to you, bitch. All I want to ask is, wasn't you freezing? Because they ended up going to his restaurant. Oh my God, my mouth was salivating. Y'all know I already did. I went to Blueface's restaurant. Y'all already know the food was slamming. Okay? 10 out of fucking 10. Well, 9 out of 10 because I didn't get to see Chrisean. I didn't get to meet Blueface. But that food was banging. Excellent customer service. That motherfucker was clean than a bitch. I love the aesthetics. I didn't really sit where you could see the TV, or was there several TVs? I'm not too sure. I know the main TV, there may have been another TV. I wasn't paying attention. I was enjoying my company and we were eating. But Chef's Kiss, okay? He really did his big one for that, but I just let's just take a look, okay? And a girl, Stunner girl, was you not freezing, bitch? Because when I was your age, I used to walk around well, my titties wasn't looking like that. I didn't have all that ass, and I was doing my little thing. Okay, I had my little something, but bitch, I was freezing. Okay, I used to walk around half naked for 2 decades, bitch, and I was freezing. I'm just asking you, bitch. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go ahead and take a look at this.
Oh shit.
You know what the fuck going on.
Okay, get 360. What did, homies? Tune in. Are we about to be on live stream? Oh shit.
You know what the fuck going on.
Okay, get 360. What did, homies? Tune in. Are we about to be on live stream? Oh shit.
You know what the fuck going on.
Okay, get 360.
Now, yeah, people are in the chat and they're saying, well, aren't they friends? Did they fall out? Now, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I know at the time on Baddies, in and around and after that, yes, they were friends. They were definitely friends. But remember when she started dating Bino, Stunner Girl was the very first person, I think, before Anna Mac, that came out and warned her about Bino, how he had been hanging out, trying to be all up under Natalie, didn't work. Tried to be with Anna Mac. Well, she said that other bitch, because her and Anna Mac, girl. Now Anna Mac, that's this one hoe you ran from. Okay, you ran from Stunner Girl. Okay, you one of my faves, but I gotta call you out. Okay, all right. Yeah, you ran from Stunner Girl because you were supposed to meet her at the Zeus headquarters. You remember? She came up there with about 3-4 more people. And you was ghost, girl. Talking about, I'm here. Where are you? She went live, sis. So anyway, Anna Mac also came out and warned her about Bino. And look how that turned out for you. Let's look at a few more clips, you guys, so you guys can really see what I'm talking about.
You ready?
Tune in, live stream right now.
2 o'clock, be there or be stupid.
I went down mission. They be looking like golden retrievers.
I'm not a fucking golden retriever, I'm a fucking buff.
I can get her.
You ready?
Tune in, live stream right now.
2 o'clock, be there or be stupid.
I went down mission.
Girl, this would bother the least of us. This would get the best of us, okay? In one way, shape, or form. Come on, ladies. Come on. It hits you where it hurts, okay? And that is allegedly her baby daddy that she's not getting along with, it has nothing to do with her child, that she's not even talking to, and you mean to tell me she's not bothered? Get the fuck out of here. Where they do that at? The woman with the most high self-esteem would be bothered by this. Even if I moved on, I'd be bothered by this. Now, how I would react and how I would act is where me and her may differ. That's the thing about it. I'm not denying this would bother the best of us. Right? Especially with the threats. Did you guys remember the threats that she threw out to this man? That came from somewhere. Okay? Besides the pits of hell, that came from somewhere. You think that just dissipated? You think it's no longer there? She's bothered. But like I said, this is business, y'all. Even if it was pleasure, who cares? They're streaming together. They did a song together. They went out and ate together. Even if they ended up in bed together. They knew each other way before Baddies, way before Chrisean. Like, what are we saying? They go all the way back to Tatiana. Yeah. Where Stunner Girl came up there with a few girls looking for some white girl that was in his video or something like that. She didn't even know there was a video being filmed. All right. They went up there to get the girl that was on his video, Tatiana. And that's how they met. So they have a history, y'all. It's not just like, oh, isn't she friends with Roxa? What does that mean? Like, they're broke up. He's single. Does that mean they can't never do a song? They can't never hang out? That's some BS. That's some BS right there. I don't think either one of them is trying to throw jabs. I just think it naturally happens. And even if they are, I mean, what are we like? It's nothing to like lose sleep over. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. Because she's going to continue to get jabbed every time she sees him with somebody.
You've been speaking on me for no reason. You keep talking and keep talking about me, lying on me. Like what? You're really mad because you broke all that money off and didn't even get to smell my pussy. And I didn't fuck with you. So actually, I would be mad too. I would be dissing me too. I ain't gonna lie. I would be dissing me too. But I don't know. I always just felt like he was a weirdo and he was a goofy and like it just in my spirit, it just come on, y'all. Go look at the man. Like he looks like a damn lizard. Let's be for real here. He looks like a lizard and he acts like a fucking goofball. Like, and then now he's living his best, like clout chaser. He finally got him a baddie. He's just so excited. Like, you got to think, he tried to do that shit with me. He tried to follow Natalie around. He tried it with the other bitch. And it's like, nobody really went for it. So now you're living your best life. Why are you talking about me? I never said your name. I never came on the internet and said shit. Nigga, the only time I ever spoke on you on the internet is when the bitch, you told the bitch all those lies and she came on here talking about she was courtside with my nigga. Nigga, my nigga. Bitch, you got tricked by the trick, which is a sad case. But that's the only time I ever spoke on him. I've never said anything else about the man. Like, and that's because you spoke on me once again. And like you're speaking on me today. Stop speaking on me, bruh. Like, enjoy your clout chasing fan trick life and do what you do, gang. Like, all that stalking and all that, what's that word? All that stalking and fanned out nigga shit finally has got you somewhere. You finally scored one. Woohoo! Whippy!
Are you friends with Stunner? Yes, we are cool. I love Stunner girls. We've always been cool. I just stayed out of the drama. You know?
What about some pop, bro? You ready to have this baby?
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. So beautiful, Stunner. You really stunning on these bitches. Sheesh. Are you friends with Stunner? Yes, we are cool. I love Stunner girls. We've always been.
Yeah, I think this was posted about 18 weeks ago. Yeah, 18 weeks ago. Now that doesn't say that this when it was recorded or in around that time, but if we know, like you know, any good blogger is going to catch the tea when it's fresh out. You know what I'm saying? It's very seldom that we would post old news, right? So I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. But let's go ahead and look at a few more before I let y'all go. Hold on.
Bitch is ugly when I turn on a camera flash. Pack your whole bag, bitch, come spend the night. Ain't tripping off a bitch, nigga don't even book her flight. Ain't bought you a pocketbook, you ain't that nigga tight. It's the girly girl wetter bitch, and my pussy tight.
I don't want a better bitch, I want my bitch better. I don't want a wetter bitch, I want my bitch wetter. I don't want your bitch, baby boy, should've kept her. He's a bitch with a dick, man, these niggas transgender. I don't want a better bitch, I want my bitch better. I don't want a wetter bitch, I want my bitch wetter. I don't want your bitch, baby boy, should've kept her. On the dead, on these niggas, I can tender.
It was she.
Okay, so you guys pretty much saw the Stunning Girl and Blueface. Some of the highlights. There's more, y'all, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste. Yeah. So this is what's going on. This is what's going on, y'all. Okay. Bottom line is it's hashtag Save Junior. I think Tessa just recently celebrated her birthday. Let's see if there's a picture here. Is this a picture or a video? I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think this is. Let's see. Oh, here it is right here. I think it's just a post, y'all. Screaming happy birthday to my other baby, Tessa. I hope you enjoy your birthday and many, many more blessed birthdays to come. And I don't know what she has on, but she seems to be celebrating. Okay. This is her right here. So this was posted 23 hours ago, y'all. Okay. Shout out to King K's for this post as well. And yeah. All right. I think that is. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I think that's all I have to show y'all. Like, honestly. Let's see. Yeah. These other ones I just saved just to be saving. That's Whack 100, Sunny Doe. Yeah, y'all. Let me see. And you know what happens when you have a liar? Someone who's a compulsive liar? This is what we get. This is what we get. Praying for Junior. Praying for his circumstances. Praying that somebody close enough to Chrisean, somebody she respects, somebody in her real life proximity steps in and makes sure that everything is okay. Because influence doesn't live in comment sections. Influence lives in real rooms. Influence lives in people she answers the phone for. Influence lives in people who can physically say, let's go right now. And I mean immediate action. Yes, the comments weigh on her. Okay, they do shape some of her decisions, but not the right one. How long have we been hollering at the top of our fucking lungs? And we have seen nothing. Nothing. Huh? Until that happens, the audience is stuck in the worst position, seeing, hearing, and not being able to touch. That's why this moment feels heavier than the usual discourse around Chrisean. This isn't about beef. This isn't about men. This isn't about shows or contracts or clapbacks. This is about breathing. Breathing. This is about cold mornings. This is about a child who can't speak for himself. And people are asking, how will this nightmare end? Not out of drama, but out of fear, y'all. Because nobody wants a story like this to end in the headlines. No one wants to look back and say, we heard it, we saw it, and then something happened. Some viewers are saying if Junior were taken into a literal, like an actual medical setting, the condition might shock the fucking staff. Others are saying Chrisean knows how bad it could look, and that fear might be part of why everything feels stalled, why she won't enter a hospital like it's the fucking plague. But these are opinions, not facts. But they also reveal how serious the concern has become. This isn't about hating Chrisean. This is about protecting Junior. And that's why prayers are flooding the timeline, because sometimes prayer is the only action people feel they have left. Not fake concern, not clout concern, real concern, you guys. All right? The kind that doesn't trend, the kind that sits in your chest after you close the app. That. You know that feeling? The kind that makes you want to bow your head and pray for a child that you don't even know, hoping that your connection to higher power or to God is good enough. And maybe that's where we are right now, in a waiting space, a praying space, in a hoping somebody closer steps in space. Because until someone who can actually take action takes action, the internet can only do what we've been doing: watching, listening, and worrying. Right? In this moment, if this made you pause, if anything that I showed you had made you pause, don't turn it into jokes, turn it into prayer. If you care about Junior's safety, keep the focus where it belongs, on the child, not the spectacle, not the shiny new thing that she always dangles in front of us. And if you're someone in Chrisean's real life circle who has influence and access, this is the moment people are hoping you show up. Show the fuck up. That's all I got, you guys. I want to thank everyone for tapping in. I will be back with another live, okay? But I thought this deeper issue needed to come first before the baddies rewind, before I talked about anything else. I felt like I needed to bring this to you guys, and I'm glad that I did. All right. Now, remember, you guys, I am going to play the live that she did in its totality. I just showed you guys a few clips. But if you haven't seen the full video, all right, pastor won't even step in, and that's sad. Yeah. Yeah. And the person who spoke up and stood up most for Junior is no longer here. No longer here. Thank you. Lulu's so pretty. Chrisean told Chastity to hurt her baby when she cut up. So I know she B-E-N-T Junior. I love the name Sonny. Blueface was being funny naming Junior Sonny. He probably wanted to call him Ronnie. He's a spitting image of his father, Sonny Ronnie. That's what they're calling him, Sonny Doe. She thinks she can get away with it because she has no address. But bitch, we gonna get your license plate number. Oops. Oops. Somebody somewhere best beware of my crew. Okay. Thank you so much for that love, you guys. Remember, let me go ahead and bring up the video for you guys right quick, okay? I am going to play this in its entirety. Thank you guys for tapping in. Let me go ahead and grab this for y'all so I can show you the video in its entirety, okay? I'm going to give credit where credit is due and also give a shout out to the people that are in the chat. You know I haven't forgotten about you. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this up first, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Is this it? No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. Now, where is it? Okay, I have it. I have it. I have it. Okay, I have it. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. And like I said, I will be back with a hold on, y'all. Because I'm going to rewind it too. But let me bring it up so you guys can see it as well. And then I'll rewind it for you. Okay. Now I'm about to show the live in its entirety in case you missed any of it. I only gave you clips, which didn't capture half of what went on. So I feel that I owe you guys this. But it was so much I wanted to talk about. But like I said, if you guys hang around, you will see this in its entirety. And just to give a shout out and just kind of go over it, let's see. Now, I do want to let you guys know, all right, that federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of the copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video disc under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is used and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which does not infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. Okay. You guys make sure that you guys subscribe to Blownay Media. Join the Blownay Society and become a member, y'all. Okay. I want to thank you guys so much for tapping in. All right. If you guys don't know, and I'm just going over all the rules and kind of letting you guys know, this is a reaction and commentary live channel. This is strictly my opinion and my POV on the latest social media buzz. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. I want you guys to remember that we have to stay YouTube friendly. All right. We definitely have to stay YouTube friendly. Okay. So just please keep the chat YouTube friendly, you guys. No bad words. Stay on topic. No content creators in the chat. No pow emoji. No links. No soliciting. No promo. No blatant racism. And thanks for watching. Okay. Like I said, I will be back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, guys. Star Child, Truth Sets One Free. I said it. Thank you. Gonna get ya. Lona Stoner, Miss Lolly. Thank you so much. Nikki, hello there. Monica Hall, Wendy Forever. What is that? Wendy Forevermore. Cuz Wido. Thank y'all for being in the building. I appreciate you guys. If I missed you, I do apologize. Miss Whitney, one of my day ones. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out, sister. I will see you guys on the next video. Stick around. I'm about to play this video in its entirety. Until next time, America.
Yeah.
I like how even when you started.
Why you say no?
Like I started watching your videos.
Try it, Papa.
Oh no way. Well, thank you. Yeah.
No.
Of course. And no.
You like, you're not hungry, y'all.
Yeah. What attracted me to it?
My baby picky. He like, if he eat in the morning,
you know, I'm just talking. It's clear.
I have to give him yogurt.
About you that is kind of relaxed. I don't know
Or those little Crustables, but I already gave him one before he went to sleep.
Which means that anyone can.
Yeah, I was crying because it was hurting and I couldn't stop.
By challenging it.
Like, I can't explain it, bro. I'm not finna quit, bro.
Understand the tricky
Like I served it, and thinking like a weird coat.
Iliad. I am.
It goes away, but you know.
There's just so many fires that come every day, right? And so I think what share bothers a lot of people, and so I don't talk about it as much because
I think he's sick too. Like that's the real reason why you don't have appetite.
I get the most meaningful messages from talking about it, which is just like I believe in concept development. And so
Nah, yeah, I gotta go again. I gotta go like 12 more times. Everybody that's asking.
I just.
But yeah, I'm just on TikTok live, eating, rubbing.
And I think that just like it just takes a lot of the.
I think the gravy's supposed to go on the mashed potatoes because mashed potatoes missing something.
And it takes a lot of the anxiety out of the day-to-day operations of the business.
And everybody's just on here keep harassing me. Like, go harass somebody else.
This is gonna be a little bit of a side quest, but
You know I don't really care what y'all say.
I think many
just leave me alone. You come on my page just to come hate. It's crazy.
There's just so many fires that come every day, right? And so I think there's a lot of difficulty with that
Like,
because they don't define what it really means.
I'm happy. For real.
Emotional stability or mental stability. Like, what does that mean?
And God is good.
Perspective. And so I see that there's three.
The real kind.
So you have.
And I'll be honest, I feel like the only reason why I'm happy because I've been disciplined. I've been doing stuff I don't want to do, and that's being disciplined.
The next is
because like
fortitude is once.
The crypto market never sleeps. That's where Gemini comes in. Not just another
the baby, he just picky. He picks what times he want to eat. He don't eat the same time I eat. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I think it's because, but he got like this little
Israel had a king.
Cold.
King Saul. But after a while, King Saul stopped.
But it's after he got his shots. Like,
That sounds bad.
It was.
He got Vicks on him, girl.
Follow God with his whole heart. So.
And I got this other medication.
On a search for a new king.
I just got taken to the doctors.
He arrived at the house.
But I was telling his doctor, like, she said I can request not to give him the flu shots and stuff. Like, I don't think these vaccines are healthy. I'm telling you, every time you get a vaccine, you get like a weird cold.
Iliad.
It goes away, but, you know.
Well, what do you think? He's strong. He's handsome.
He does look like he would make a great king. I think
not him. You're looking at the outside of this man. I look on the inside.
All right, let's try the greens. Let's see what they're working with, y'all.
So Jesse brought out the next.
So I already lost a lot of weight.
This one, I know, not.
And I'm happy.
No.
But I gotta lose so much more.
So,
I have to go back to the weight I was in college.
No. He had someone else.
That's just personally speaking. Like, if I'm gonna be an athlete, I gotta go to where I was my lightest. 150, 160.
And the one after that.
That was when I was my quickest. You feel me?
And the next one.
If I try to
7 sons in all came before Samuel.
do, you feel me? Like, all right, 190, 200 pounds. That's that grown woman happy weight, but at the same time, it's not disciplined weight. Like, you know, now that I'm working out and slimming up and watching what I eat,
Well, bring him here.
I'm going back to my regular weight. And I love that for me because
David.
Now, David.
I always knew I was an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
More like a kid.
So for God to bring it back full circle, and I'm a pro boxer, Yahweh is the way. Cause like it warms my heart. I don't know about you, but I'm a dog, bro. Like I really love being an athlete. Like I was always fast. I'm a quick learner. It's my element, you feel me? And then it makes me feel good. Like, I don't know. And y'all keep saying I'm always crying. You see, I don't know about you, but look. Coach Calvin, we did a 10-minute round. Here, baby. Try it.
Anointing someone meant that they were being set apart or chosen.
It's Shane.
Something special. David was being chosen by God
To be the king of Israel.
Yes. By anointing David, Samuel showed that God chose him to one day be Israel's new king.
So then,
Follow God with his whole heart.
10 minutes.
Anointing someone meant that they were being set apart or chosen.
It's Shane.
Something special. David was being chosen by God
To be the king of Israel.
Yes. By anointing David, Samuel showed that God chose him to one day be Israel's new king.
So then,
Follow God with his whole heart.
10 minutes.
You know what else?
Hitting the pad, no stop. Remind you, I'm like, I hit the buzzer like, time. He like, nah, 6 more minutes. 5 more minutes. 4 more minutes. I'm like, but I could tell you mentally preparing me, but I just want to give a shout out to all my coaches, like when I was a kid. Because I'm digging deep somewhere. My foundation is already strong because I had the best coaches when I was a kid. Coach Ternardo, Coach Eric, Antoinette, Miss Evelyn. They from I-5 Elite. Coach Walsh. He's my high school coach. I forgot his name.
Okay, class.
Man.
Who would like to do problem 3 on the board?
Coach Walsh was strength and conditioning. He's a football coach for Arundel High, but
Let's give someone else a try.
bro,
How about you?
thank God for these people that alter my life, because now that I'm back into sport in my lane, everything they taught me is coming out of me. You feel me? It's by the grace of God, though, because...
What happened, Sophia? I froze. The whole class. What if I'm not smart enough to do math? That can't be true. It would be so cool if my brain was like a muscle. Then I could exercise my brain.
I like this show. It teaches you math.
I thought we were either born smart or not smart. It turns out that's not true. Some monster-ripidly cool scientists studied the brain and learned that it works just like a muscle. If you exercise your brain,
so,
which means that anyone can.
Yeah, I was crying because it was hurting and I couldn't stop.
By challenging it.
Like, you know, I can't explain it, bro. I'm not gonna quit, bro. Like, I started, and then have you ever seen Rocky Balboa, the movie? So I posted on my story how, like, the first scene, it showed Christ on the ceiling, and it say resurrection, and then it showed Rocky Balboa get pounded on, and it's like, bro.
Here to tell us unadapted mind.
Boxing is like a God-fearing sport. I don't know. It's like the discipline, the eating, the... It's cool, bro. You know? I just love the Lord.
I have just the
I'm happy just to be
multiplication.
back on the scene. I'm able to
What is
restore my name
times 3? Click here
and
to try it on Monster
to
Math.
come from getting jumped and clumped in
Is the same as repeated.
to signing deals.
Here,
They gotta be good.
groups of 3 munchkins. 3
They gotta be good.
plus 3 plus 3 is 4 times 3. 6, 9, 12. So 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Well done. Now try this one. What is 5 times 2? Know the answer?
10.
Enter it on Monster Math, where you can make your very own monster avatar and earn pets for the math problems you get right. And parents, a real teacher explains any problem your child misses, so they can learn all by themselves.
I like how this Bible story had these ads, and then the ad is like math.
Play now to try out some more math problems. Or let's do some more problems together here. Let's try another. What is 9?
Yes, Papa. Mommy, right here.
To click play now to
Would you
check
just
your
poop or you pooping?
9
Let me see.
groups of 3 might
Dang!
be overwhelming. But remember, you can use repeat.
That's why you talking like that. You just poop.
3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3
But
3 plus 3 plus
why are y'all playing with me?
6,
I'm in Maryland.
9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
I got a good support system out here.
27. 9 times 3 equals 20.
I'm just more private out this way because
One more.
I gotta be, you know?
4 times 4.
Baltimore tiny.
Hurry,
Maryland
this
tiny.
is
You
your
can't.
last chance. Click
You
play
remember?
now to check your answer.
But
Again, we can use repeated addition.
who else don't eat the bottom of the salmon? I don't.
Plus 4. 8, 12, 16. 4 times 4 equals 16. Thank you so much for practicing multiplication with us. Your child can do more fun Munchkin math and learn awesome super skills at AdaptiveMinds.com.
Oh, that's so cool.
Samuel's looking for a king. Someone big,
Okay.
tough and tall.
Let's get your butt wiped.
God said, wait, there's someone else.
So y'all, I just wanted to come on here, show y'all my face after church. I went to church. There's this Bible study. It's called Night Recap. It's at 6 o'clock. You're more than welcome to join. It's gonna be a blast. The word today was how God is intentional and how it's urgent. It's time. Like, you know how like you're never really serious, but it's time to be serious now. It was one of those messages. I received it, and he was uplifting all the men in the church. It touched me in a real way because you realize like how much, you know, men deal with a lot, you know, the way they process things and whatnot. So to just see the pastor like basically sow a seed to a couple people, he was speaking prophetically. It was just beautiful to see. He laid hands on men, and then he came to my son. He laid hands on my son. You know, I'm over here boo-hoos, catching the spirit, speaking in tongues. Like, woo, you know, crying. But today was a good day. It was a good service, and I feel like it was more centered around the men in the church, you know, and I'm just like, I feel like that period, like in life, like, you know, and it was a good message, man. I just appreciated it so much, and I was so happy to be there. And then, oh yeah, I'm dropping my new single, I think sometime next week, but okay, you know how I did Yahweh? Sorry, y'all, I gotta change my baby butt. And then let me get back to y'all. You know how I did Yahweh? And I performed it at a Sunday service. First I made a flyer, then... Oh, my goodness. Hold on.
All except for their little brother, David. I take care of the sheep.
Far so long. My bad, y'all. But, yeah, so...
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet connection. Fast, unlimited, anywhere. Have you heard about Miracle Pro? This is the cutting-edge portable Wi-Fi hotspot that people wish they found out about sooner. With this pocket Wi-Fi, you can simply stay connected whether you're working, traveling, or simply on the go.
I hear you, Bubba.
Your internet be
I hear you. I know. I know.
And riddled.
I know. You just like, Mama, I get it. Mommy, right here. I'm right here, Chrisean. I'm right here, Papa. I'm going. Hey. Just cooperate with me. Okay, all right. You can't grab your butt. You can't grab the poop, okay? Do y'all know about that? Like, babies, when as soon as they lift the diaper, they just get to grabbing stuff. Like, boy, it's dirty down there. Not no more, but I hear you. I see you, Bubba. I know. You're doing a good job. That's all I got to say. You're such a great kid. You're so calm. You're easy to talk to. You listen. Uh-huh. You're so smart. You're so handsome. And I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. For real. I'm happy you're with me. I'm happy. I'm your mommy. For real. You know what? You know what's been really fueling me for real too? Other than like me already like, you know, being strong, is my kid. He affects everything that I do in the most greatest way ever. Like, you know, when I made that statement and I said something like along the words like I wouldn't have had him into the situation I had him in, because like, you know, when you like have a kid, you want them to not be in a broken home or whatever things they or don't go through the things you went through. So you, if you love the baby so much, you be like, oh man, you know. So, but I hate how Instagram try to mix it up and make it seem like I said something negative. I was just saying something out of a vulnerable situation. So I learned how to be vulnerable to y'all.
Your strongest man, you will be our slaves. The Israelite soldiers were.
For all the positive ones, can y'all drop crosses and prayer hands? Just so I can see the love and positivity in the chat. Please, everybody that's in here.
You're just a kid. God has helped me save our sheep from a lion and a bear. And God will help me save Israel from the lion.
Look, tell me why he watching Bible stories mixed with math. Like, in a second, he's going to start playing math problems.
So, King Saul said,
I like them.
all right.
Oh, thank you so much. Because, like, I'm going to be honest.
It's too heavy.
Now, see why people deactivate their page and stuff. And unfollow people. Just to not see chaos or negativity, you know?
From the Philistines. Then David picked up 5
It was too much. But thank y'all so much. Grace, I'm gonna shout out Hala, Missy, I love you too, Clover, TK 411, Sugar BZ, Prayer Hands, Danita, Mother of Chantel, Charlotte. It's going fast. Caitlin, and Amanda, Rachel 40, Natalie, Missy, Angie too, boo. Love you from South Africa. Okay, hi, Amanda.
Like David,
Lizzie. Shelly with the belly. I love you too. Oh, thank you. Evolution. Kia the four. Karen Nicole.
With your big spear and strong armor, but I come with the power of my
Thank God.
strong God. And just
Right now
David slung us
is my season
in the air and
where I win.
hit
Everything that I lost, plus more. You know? And
Math mobile app is here. You can now play all your favorite math games on your phone or tablet.
reason why I say send prayer hands in the chat.
You can earn cool, customized pets. You can make them your very own. Aw, they're so cute. Did you know that your brain grows when you practice new things? It's true. Adapted Mind helps millions of kids learn at their own pace and achieve their goals. The cool monsters that make real learning really fun. Our Adapted
Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
Junior doesn't have a car seat. Junior doesn't have a stroller, to my understanding. They was walking around Arundel Mills Mall for 5 hours on Black Friday. They was holding Junior the whole time. They were driving in that video that you seen.
Yeah.
Do you know that if somebody hit that car from the back, you know what could have happened to that baby?
Why is she like so like irresponsible with the baby?
Let me tell you this. Some people gotta be blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not rat too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think of it like this. Chrisean is the baby of her family, but all of her sisters look at her like this. And I'm talking about her big sisters. Her big sisters, her big brothers, they look at Chrisean like this. And Chrisean is, what is Chrisean to us? She's a baby, right? She's immature, right?
Right.
So she's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but I'm gonna be honest, it stems from her childhood, the way she was raised. I'm not gonna speak on her mother, I'm not gonna speak on her father. However, if she was living with me at the age of 17, that should tell you everything you need to know about her family. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she lacks a foundation of a good home. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you see her doing the things that she's doing. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
In the front seat with no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake. Leave. Exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look. Look how she got her baby. Shake. Shake. What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right. What are you doing here? Look how you got your son. Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Look, this how she got the baby.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid. Why the fuck am I having it?
Do you hear what I'm saying, Sean?
Huh?
When I had y'all, it didn't stop me from working. It ain't stopped nothing. Now y'all grown and out the way.
Yeah, but Ma, you stayed.
I ain't stay with your father. And like I told him, I dropped him. And guess what? The 11 didn't stop nothing. Because y'all grown up and go your way.
Yeah, but I don't like who I became, man. I should have.
What do you mean you don't like who you became? Please don't do that, Sean.
I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know, man. No, I can ask this nigga if he want a kid. He gonna say no. I don't want to have a baby.
It's not him to say. He should have zipping up then. God gives life, my child. It's not for today. It's for the future. I got 8 girls and 4 sons. I don't regret for having none of y'all. You turned out to be good. The rest of them turned out to be good. Of course you're going to have some hard-headed sons. But they can even turn out to be good. Your brother just got 2 stores. His dream came to pass. It's going to be over with. And when you need a break, that's what godmothers are for.
But Ma, where Sean come from is because you know we couple oriented.
You know what, Sean?
From you, Ma.
You know what God told me?
To be a one cool.
The baby is going to change you for the best.
That's cool, but if the nigga don't want to have a baby, why the fuck am I having him?
It doesn't matter. He's not God. If you making him God,
you
the father. If you making him God,
nobody making him
I feel
God.
sorry for that because that's life. God gives life.
All right, man. And I got rid of lives.
I know. Do you think you're gonna get away with it, my child? Do you? You reap everything, the good and the bad. Right. The child don't have to be in your life. He can know y'all as mother and father.
What's wrong? What are you talking about, Sean? I'm just saying, we all had this point when we all broke down and we felt like we wasn't enough.
Let me tell you something, Sean. The heart is already beating.
Ma, I don't want to have a baby no more. I'm getting an abortion tomorrow.
Why? I don't believe in that. Children are for the future. It's not for today.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Well, give it to me.
Hell no.
I don't believe that now, Sean. I had 12.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid.
He hurt me so bad. He was my everything.
God is your everything. Don't you know he's a jealous God? He don't want no man before him.
I don't even know where to begin to pick up the pieces of my life.
Lord have mercy. I was 39 years old when you were born. I never ever dreamed I'd have children. And then here you go. Sweet bundle of joy. What did I do? I think I shielded you way too much. Now you gotta get out there. Try to stand on your own 2 feet.
Oh no, Mama. I can't do that. I'm not strong like you.
Sure you are. You got the strength God gave us women to survive. You just ain't tapped into it yet.
Ready to get on with your life. This how you really find out if you're over something or not. If you get an opportunity to get even with somebody that did you wrong and you don't take it, then you're over it. But if you don't, and you beat the hell out of him, you ain't over it yet.
Baby, tell me something. How you doing?
I tell you how she doing. She beating the hell out of him.
How did you know?
Child, you been around me. I know.
But Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't had no coat. Junior ain't had no hoodie. It's cold as shit outside on Black Friday. It was cold as shit outside. Junior's out there with nothing, man. He ain't got no blanket. He ain't got no heater. He ain't had no stroller. And it's concerning when people are keep excusing this baby boy's health with a messed up individual. People are sitting here making it seem like it's okay for the way that this girl is treating Junior. This girl dead wrong. She's not addressing this kid's health. She's not taking, but Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't had no coat.
Open discussion with Joe, so this how I go. So somebody asked me how you deal with a liar, a person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where they mama stay, they lie about where they homeboy stay, where they homegirl stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you just you see that the cycles of lies, it just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. I personally finna get the fuck around, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because being personally, I'm not even finna ask you. If we have a casual conversation and I hear noise in the background, I'm gonna be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight? You good? Whatever, however, and they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how I'm gonna trust you to even try to build with you? I'm not. From me to you, if you feel like you want to build her, you're going to kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're going to always keep that third eye open. You're going to always be like, well, is this person lying about this, or this person lying about that? What is they really telling the truth? It's like you ain't going to really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from